I love being Italian. It's my favorite thing.
I mean, that's one thing I got to say about The Sopranos. Like, he did not hire one person who wasn't actually Italian that I can think of for an Italian role. Every year, even if it was a guest, Buscemi, you know, whoever was the like guest sort of like arc, even that person was Italian. Obviously, Stevie Van Sant, not Italian, but
I think he is.
Like I said, he's Italian too.
The Nancy Marchand, maybe not.
Okay, that's
I
probably
could be
right.
wrong though.
But I mean, it was. I mean, same with, you know, Al Pacino and Marlon Brando. It's like not Jamie Khan.
I didn't get a part on the show because he didn't think I was Italian enough. But because I was Italian, he asked me to play just some, you know, the hostess. This is my favorite, to just watch you drink. This is iconic for me to sit here with you. I'm going to interrupt myself.
Thank you.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking 818 in the hopes of getting the Kardashians to come on this show.
That's their booze, right?
Yeah. Chris was here, but so far, you know, they're avoiding me. I don't know why women have a great time here. We're going to have a great time.
Wait, there aren't that many chicks on your show, right?
There's not many chicks on any guy's show. This is one of the big problems with this country, is that, you know, we're just going in opposite directions in every possible way that matters. Certainly politically, we'll talk about that, but also just like gender. Like, guys are not interested in what the chicks are talking about. They're not.
What are the chicks talking about?
Who the fuck knows? I'm a guy. I don't know. I'm not interested. No, I'm kidding. But guys are much more interested, yes, in subjects that might veer into, I mean, certainly the bro shows, some of it's about protein powder and like making your dick hard, but a lot of it is political.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, to my view, is political wrong, but at least it's like on the subject. It's not just Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting engaged.
No.
I mean, did you see this today?
No, I don't. I don't even know.
You didn't hear that they're getting.
I saw it last night because my girlfriend's staying with me, and so the news is on. The TV's never on in my house, but she was watching TV, and I was like, oh. I was like, that's cute. Like I'm trying to. Oh, what's that?
Exactly. I'm just roofing myself.
What do you got?
I go through this every show because
Sorry.
No, it's natural for people to say. These people better fucking send me a case of steaks or like the head of Alfredo Garcia or something. I don't know, but like every week I plug this. I love it. I do like it. It's Jing. It's a way to make like just sparkling water into soda, like diet soda, but without any chemicals. Would you like some Jing?
I want to know what the hell this is. I'm going to need glasses now. Where are my glasses?
This should be called the Jing. This is like the Jing Hour with Bill Maher.
Jingling?
They used to like
put a little jingling in your fucking cup?
Yeah, well, Jing. They used to, you know, like name the variety shows on TV. The sponsor would be like the Craft Hour with Danny Kaye, you know? That's how they used to do TV. Like the sponsor got right in the name before the star.
It's funny to watch everybody that never, that is used to being on television, all these news folks, even yourself, doing your own commercials now, instead of seeing the commercials come on. And to see you guys reading the commercials, I mean, I did it once too, myself, but...
You mean here because of podcasting?
Podcasting, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, HBO is such a great place for many reasons, but one is no commercials, and you don't ever have to, like, stop the show and say, and now a word from Del Monte.
Yeah. How long have you been there for now?
2002, so 23 years.
Wow.
I know.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. I know.
That's amazing.
And 9 years before that on Politically Incorrect, and... there was only a 6-month break between them. I've been on TV since '93 doing similar shows. The first one certainly was sillier, but it was still a issue show.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, for all the people who hate me for all the wrong reasons, it's like, I just want to say to them, somebody appears to have like it.
I love you.
I love you too.
I fucking love you. I'm here
you
for
know,
it, man.
I know that, you know, we don't agree on everything politically, but nothing bugs me more than people who won't talk to people.
I know.
You know, or, you know, they gave me all that shit because I had dinner with Trump.
I know.
I'm sure you saw that. And like, Fuck you. I welcome your hatred. That is the stupidest thing in the world, not to talk to people, especially when it's the president.
I knew you would.
And I just want to ask them, is the next question that you have, or the next place we have to go, okay, so I'm not allowed to talk to the president of the United States. What about people who voted for him? Can I talk to Sylvester Stallone? Is that all right? You know, can I talk to you? You know, it's like, shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Well, I mean, that's going around. I mean, we lost so many friends. And I don't really even care
Lost
about...
friends, you say?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, or, you know, I
That's
don't really...
horrible.
I have a small... But a lot of people... I mean, I've, you know, canceled, whatever. I don't really care. But I don't... And I also don't really care who the president is.
Well, you should... well, you should care about both. You certainly should care who the president is, and I'm sure you do care about your career. And
I did. I had a moment where it was like, holy shit, this is happening. This is real. I have to stay in my lane now. I never cared about politics.
And then you do get over it. I would say the analogy for me, my situation is not quite as severe as yours, because you are like whitelisted, which is what they call it when they won't hire a conservative.
I'm not even a conservative. That's even the more fun part of it all.
Right.
I'm just a disruptor,
if you voted for Trump, then you're just in this category. And that's my analogy to that would be, up until 2014, they nominated me for an Emmy 40 times. Never would give it to me. I got it. I was still not woke enough. And then after 2014, it was like, oh, we won't even nominate you anymore. And I'm like, really? I see what the competition is. Are you really telling me I'm not even in that running? You know, please. It's not even close. But okay, but that's a type of, that's a lesser cancellation. And I have the same feeling as I think you do on this, which is like, at first you're like pissed about it, and then you're like, oh, you know what? I don't care. You beat that out of me. I really don't care. So if you're at that place where you really don't care if they hire you, because you still could do, you know, I mean, you look good. You're obviously in that age range where I think actors are their best, when they've like done it for a while and they know how to like act without even getting caught at acting.
Yes.
You know?
I probably was getting caught definitely in the last few years.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even, it didn't feel like a huge loss for me, except for financially. I didn't really care about it. I think I never cared about it as much after I did The Sopranos. I think I did it. I conquered it. Right. I won, you know. I didn't think, I never thought that those things were important in my life, but it happened and I was there for it. And then after that, I sort of felt like, I don't know what could be better than this. I don't know
you were
who could be better than
key
this.
part of the show that, more than any show ever, got critics, not that they're always right, but they did come all over the face of that show in a way I've never seen. I mean, like things
I love
like
that we speak the same.
they said things like, it is the greatest cultural achievement of the last 50 years. I mean,
amazing.
And it was a very good show. I watched every episode, and I loved The Sopranos like so many people did. It was great. I mean, David Chase was a genius filmer.
It was brand new, too. It was a new medium to have something on cable like that.
Yeah.
They had only a couple of shows at that time.
No, it really put HBO on a completely different level.
Yeah. And it had something for everybody. I think that was the key with that show, is that it appealed to so many different kinds of people for different reasons. So you had the, you know, the critics and the elites and all of the intellectuals, and then you also had, you know, people who wanted a family show, and then you had people that loved the mafia genre. So everybody got something out of it.
Yeah.
So.
And there were also plenty of people who kept watching CSI. We're like, this is too highbrow for me.
17,000.
You know. But look, I personally feel like I owe it something of a debt, because when you're on HBO, a rising tide lifts all boats. You know, Game of Thrones, The Sopranos, shows like this that get more people to watch a pay cable network. Well, you can't even sample my show unless you're getting the network, unless you're paying for the... So any show like that got more people in the HBO tent,